What's going on, YouTube? This is GK. We're still living the hobby high life. Hope you are too. We're gonna go over some outgoing mail this morning. We haven't got it in the PWEs yet, so we wanted to take the time just to kind of give you an example of what's going out the door today. We've got a 2019 contenders draft pick, Dan Marino. Then we have a pretty cool Zach Thomas rookie card from, I believe, 1996. Yep, 1996 Classics. Zach Thomas, he was a great linebacker back in the day, and we're going kind of far back, 20 plus years, with a college uniform, pro draft pick, I kind of miss these classics. They were kind of cool cards. Then along with that order, we have a 2019 Prism draft picks, Dan Marino base, not numbered, just a regular card. And I have a 75-point top loader, and I was kind of curious about this. All three of these are going out to one collector. And that's one of the cool things about a multi-variation listing is maybe the guy's a Dan Marino fan or a longtime Dolphin fan, sees a card of his favorite player, like he might want this as a Dan Marino card. Oh, then I saw this one and then this one. These are all three like 99-cent cards. We're looking at maybe $2.10 total for all three of these cards to the buyer. So it's a good deal for him. It's good for us because it chalks up as 3 cards sold, and also it allows us to move inventory in one shipment, so we're not paying multiple shipping. Now, here's what was pretty cool about this was I was able to squeeze in, and they're not too terribly tight. They slide in pretty nice. So, information out there for you. A 75-point top loader can take up to 3 cards. Now, a lot has to do with that Classics because that's a thinner card. That's a paper stock, actually, probably. So 75-point card, we'll put that in that PWE with a non-machinable stamp. Should be good to go. The next one going out today is this Jason Witten. And if you recall, we had this on a recent mail day, like 3 or 4 days ago, I think. And anyway, so this Jason Witten, we got it in the mail. We bought it on eBay for, I believe, like 99 cents. Got it in the mail, relisted it with a new photo, and this just sold and will mail out today, sold for $377. So that's a pretty good turnaround. That's kind of why you see a run on us on these Prism silvers and select silvers, because we're able to pick them up at a relatively low cost, and they seem to perform pretty well. No one's good. We're not going to get rich. We're not going to make $1 million, on $3 cards, one a day. But over time, they can really boost things. Here is a 1991 or 1993 score rookie of the year, Eric Karros, one of the two strongest men in SoCal. If any of you are old school Jim Rome fans, pretty nice card. A lot of people would call it, junk wax, but there's collectors out there that want to buy this. So if you guys have cards like this, man, don't be afraid to list them. You never know who's out there that is looking for these as either a set builder or a player collector. 99-cent card, we'll ship it out. Granted, we pay 50 cents of shipping, but with the PayPal micro transactions, we'll see 85 cents in return. Now, here's a 2019 Optic Lamar Jackson LJ8. Pretty clean card. Also, too, this is similar to that Jason Witten. It was a card that, we had on an incoming mail day a couple days ago, and we bought this as a lot. Or this was part of a player lot that we bought. I believe there might have been 4 or 6 cards. It was an $8 lot. It was part of the LJ8 Mahomes lot that we bought, like $24 for about 13 cards. Sold. So we're in at about $2 or just under. sold for $375, and that's not bad. The problem with this thing is, and just in full transparency, I had to get a hold of the buyer and contact them, because when I went to pack this out, I noticed that I listed it as a 2018 Lamar Jackson, and at $3.75, of course, everybody's going to buy a LJ8 rookie card. But this was the card in the photo, but it was listed as a 2018 optic. So I had to let them know, hey, I made a mistake with your listing. If you still want the card, I'll be glad to send it to you. If not, then I'll be glad to refund 100% of your purchase price. So, that's it in a nutshell. Just some pictures of some outgoing mail, outside of the envelopes. And I'm going to flip the camera around, and then we'll talk a little bit about one of our recent episodes.
All right, that went pretty smooth. So we're back, and yesterday we posted an episode talking about incorporating your sports card collection, and we got some viewer feedback, which was cool, and it was brutally honest feedback. It was good feedback, because our Skull brother Lauren, he says, man, hearing all that stuff kind of made my head hurt. Hey man, I totally get it, because it makes my head hurt too sometimes. The point is with that is, really just wanted to share my experience through the incorporation process and what I had to do to get to that point to become incorporated. And that's really all it was. Granted, it is a lot more paperwork. If you're a person that doesn't like the paperwork, then maybe going that route isn't for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with just being a casual seller. And even if you're selling quite a bit of cards or product, there's nothing wrong with you selling it just, without all the ties and strings attached to incorporation. Nothing wrong with that at all. I would recommend to anybody out there, collect what you want, collect who you want, collect how you want. Do whatever you want to in the hobby. Just be good people. Don't hurt anybody. Don't take advantage of others, and follow up on what you say. That's really all we can do. But yeah, incorporation does open up the door for several more tasks and obligations, including paperwork. So it's one of those things to kind of weigh the balance, and we just wanted to share that information in case that you were in the position of like, which way do I go? What's the best solution for me? So, if a guy's selling, if someone was to ask me, if a guy's selling single cards, if you're selling single cards for profit and you're looking to maximize or scale those single card sales into a business of any kind, then incorporate. If you're looking to buy wholesale product, if you're looking to have the opportunity to buy and resell wholesale or direct to consumers across multiple sales platforms, then maybe incorporation is something that you want to look into. If you're a person that likes to put your collection into the marketplace casually and sell a card here and there, incorporation not really necessary. If you're running like stack sales, maybe you run a few razzes here and there, maybe you break some product for some friends or something like that, nothing. A guy doesn't necessarily have to do that. The good thing about incorporation is it forces you into a position to where your card money and your personal money are separate, whereas when you're just making personal sales, those two are together, and it's kind of hard to differentiate between the two. I will say this, as a buyer, I'm more comfortable buying from a corporate seller. And one of the reasons why is, there's a lot of scammers out there, a lot of, hey, DM me an offer, friends and family only, and all this stuff. And over time, I've learned that that's not a safe place for me to buy. But that's just my experience. So I hope that kind of helps. Thanks again, Lauren, for bringing that up, because I'm sure that's a feeling that a lot of people have. Is like, man, I don't even want to get involved in all that headache. And here's the good news, man. You don't have to. All you have to do is just enjoy your collection the way you see fit. And if you have questions, the hobby's full of good people that are willing to help you out. So reach out to those people. bend their ear a little bit, see what they have to say, and then, get a few different opinions and then make the best choice for you. That's really the best advice that we can offer as far as incorporation and non-incorporated card sales. So thanks again for your time. I want to get back to living the hobby high life, and I hope you do the same.